Chapter 208 Looking for the Future. Xue Fanxin sent Fuyun to find a few pots from the kitchen. She chose a suitable one for little Lei and had him carve the crystal according to the pot, helping him by the side. However, despite spending a long time, little Lei could not carve the pot. The large crystal was shrinking in size. Xue Fanxin's heart bled when she saw this. Back in the mineral vein, when she had obtained this crystal bigger than a wash basin, her first thought was to use it as a pot, a unique crystal pot, instead of selling it for money. The crystals contained the spiritual energy of the world. Hence, the taste of the food cooked in it should be very special. However, her large crystal was getting smaller and smaller, but there was no trace of the pot at all. She felt stifled. Little Ai took out a purple dagger and carved the so-called pot. According to Xue Fanxin, but he could not control his strength. He was clearly very light-handed, but he still cut the crystal into pieces. In the end, he could not figure it out, so he shrugged and stopped. "Girl, I really don't know how to make a pot. Why don't you go and find Master? He likes you so much. He'll definitely help you." He dumped the matter to his master and let him figure it out. Anyway, it was his woman who wanted the pot. Jiu is a mighty lord. I'm afraid isn't any better at this than you. Xue Fanxin no longer had any hope. It seemed like her crystal hot pot dream would remain a dream. Who said that master doesn't know how to do it? There's no artifact in the world that he can't make. The Jiushang guqin and Xue Yu flute were both made by master himself. What did you say? Jiu made the Jiushang guqin and Xue Yu flute? She really could not imagine that a noble person like Jiu would actually know how to make guins and flutes, and he had done it so well. Jiu was really omnipotent. Of course, he did it himself. Furthermore, he spent a lot of effort. Master is a powerful refiner. Most of his refined artifacts have spirituality, and some even had an artifact spirit when they were taken out of the furnace. Take these crystals to Master and let him help you refine that crystal hot pot. It must be better than us carving it like this. Little Lei kept lobbying, urging Xue Fanxin to look for Jiushang. This way, not only would he be able to eat the so-called crystal hot pot, but he would also not have to provoke his master. It was killing two birds with one stone. He realized that he was too smart. Xue Fanxin was no longer thinking about crystal hot pot. Her mind was filled with the words weapon refinement master. Her Jiu was a refiner, a powerful refiner. Although she knew nothing about refining, she felt that refiners were similar to alchemists and that they were both rare occupations. The higher the level of the refiner or alchemist, the fewer their numbers and the more popular and rich they were. She and Jiu were alchemists and refiners. With them working together, wouldn't they be able to roam the world and fill their pockets with riches? Just the thought of it made her excited. When little Lei saw Xue Fanxin's strange smile, he felt uneasy. "Girl, can you not smile so sinisterly? Am I smiling sinisterly? You are. You really don't know how to appreciate things. That's called looking forward to the future. Forget it. What does a little brat like you know? Let's go find Jiu." Xue Fanxin could not wait to ask Jiushang's help. Just then, Jiushang walked over. He asked dotingly, "What do you want from me?" The moment Xue Fanxin saw Jiushang, she immediately ran up and said to him excitedly, "Jiu, I heard that you know how to refine artifacts. Can you help me make a few pots? They don't have to be too good. Just ordinary ones will do, but they have to be made of crystals." Little Lei did not dare to rush towards Jiushang like Xue Fanxin. Rather, he retreated to steps and waited obediently by the side. Perhaps only this idiot girl dared to be so presumptuous in front of the master. He really admired her.